Okay guys, you know the drill, a Fletch Talks video talking about the biggest headlines within the world of football. So without further ado, let's begin. We jumped straight into last night's Champions League results and it was an interesting night to say the least. We begin with a shock that came in the form of Manchester City, who were defeated by Lyon with the French side winning 2-1 thanks to goals from Maxwell Cornet and Nabil Fekir. Bernardo Silva did half the deficit in the second half for Pep Guardiola's side, but they couldn't go on to find an equaliser. Elsewhere in Group F, Hoffenheim and Shakhtar Donetsk played out a 2-2 draw. This result is a bit of a shock for City's point of view, but with the other result being a draw, it doesn't seem that bad. And also with the quality of them other sides, they should claw back and this soon become a one-off result. Elsewhere, another shock occurred last night in the form of a red card for Cristiano Ronaldo. The Portuguese star was sent off just before the half-hour mark for an off-the-ball incident in which he appeared to put his hands on Jason Murillo. And after consulting his assistant, the referee gave a red card to the Juventus man. He will definitely miss Juventus' second Champions League game against Young Boys, and if UEFA decide to give him the full 3-game ban, it will mean Ronaldo will miss his return to Old Trafford when Juventus face Manchester United at the end of October, and will then miss the return fixture in Turin a couple of weeks later. Despite the red card though, Juventus did go on to win their opening Champions League game 2-0 against Valencia, with Miralem Pjanic scoring from the penalty spot twice. Elsewhere in Juventus' group, Manchester United kicked off their Champions League campaign with a 3-0 victory over Swiss side Young Boys. Paul Pogba scored a brace in the first half. The first was a left-footed strike, the second was from the penalty spot, and the third United goal came from Anthony Martial, who finished off a counter-attack after being set up by goal-scorer turned provider Pogba. It was a victory that was expected of Jose Mourinho's side, and now they can turn their attention to Wolves, who they will meet on Saturday at Old Trafford. Elsewhere in the Champions League, there were wins for Ajax, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, whilst Victor Plzeň and CSKA Moscow played out a 2-2 draw. And that rounds up some of the biggest headlines from the world of football. Guys, I'd love you to use the comment section down below on any of the Champions League action last night. It'd be great to hear from you, anything at all. Otherwise guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up on the way out, it'll be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and want to see any of the other content on my channel, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise guys, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. I've been Fletch, this has been another Fletch Talks video, and I'll see you all again soon in another video.